The moon hung high in the night sky, casting a pale glow over the ancient library of Eldoria. Detective Aiden Blackthorn found himself immersed in a sea of knowledge, surrounded by towering shelves that held countless volumes of arcane wisdom. This was the Sanctum Arcanum, the repository of forbidden spells and magical secrets. Aiden had received a tip from an anonymous source about a mysterious figure rumored to possess a grimoire of forbidden spells, one that held the key to the recent crimes plaguing Eldoria. Determined to uncover the truth, he had ventured into the depths of the Sanctum Arcanum, seeking answers amidst the whispers of ancient tomes. As he wandered through the labyrinthine aisles, the air crackled with suppressed power, and the weight of centuries of magical knowledge pressed upon him. Dust particles danced in the dim light as Aiden's footsteps echoed through the silent chamber. The scent of aged parchment mingled with the faint aroma of ancient incense, adding an otherworldly atmosphere to the place. Aiden's keen eyes scanned the titles of the books, searching for any clues that might shed light on the forbidden spells. Each tome seemed to possess its own unique aura, some radiating an alluring temptation, while others exuded a sense of danger and malevolence. He cautiously reached out to one of the books, its leather cover cracked with age, and delicately opened it. The pages crackled beneath his touch, revealing intricate symbols and diagrams. Aiden's eyes widened as he recognized the dark incantations and warnings etched upon the page. The forbidden spells described within were said to wield unimaginable power, but at a great cost. The consequences of tampering with such magic were severe and could unleash chaos upon Eldoria. As he delved deeper into the forbidden knowledge, Aiden stumbled upon references to a hidden cult known as the Shadowbound, whispered to practice the forbidden arts. Legends spoke of their allegiance to a shadowy entity, harnessing its power to bend reality to their will. Could this cult be responsible for the crimes that had plagued Eldoria? A chill ran down Aiden's spine as he contemplated the implications, and beknownst to Aiden, a pair of watchful eyes observed his every move from the shadows. Isabella Darkwood, a seductive enchantress known for her mastery of illusion, had taken an interest in his investigation. Intrigued by his determination and growing proficiency in magic, she saw an opportunity to further her own agenda. Isabella had her own secrets, and she recognized Aiden as both a potential ally and a potential obstacle. Aiden's exploration of the Sanctum Arcanum intensified, his mind a whirlwind of ancient incantations and hidden knowledge. Each discovery brought him closer to unraveling the web of forbidden spells and the elusive figure behind them. But the path he walked was treacherous, for the allure of dark magic was a seductive trap that threatened to consume even the most disciplined of souls. In the depths of the library, surrounded by the whispers of forbidden spells, Detective Aiden Blackthorn would face his greatest test yet. The ancient secrets he uncovered would push him to his limits and force him to question his own morality. As he continued his investigation, the shadows of Eldoria deepened, concealing the true nature of the crimes and the sinister forces at play. Little did Aiden know that the whispers of forbidden spells would lead him to a revelation that would shake the foundations of Eldoria, a revelation that would challenge his beliefs and set him on a collision course with darkness. Lost in the labyrinthine aisles of the Sanctum Arcanum, Detective Aiden Blackthorn's determination burned brighter with each passing moment. The weight of the knowledge he had uncovered in the ancient tomes intensified the gravity of his quest. He knew he was treading dangerous ground, but he could not turn away. As he ventured deeper into the dimly lit library, Aiden's senses heightened. Faint whispers seemed to emanate from the pages of the books themselves, as if the words held a life of their own. He could almost make out fragmented sentences and cryptic warnings, as if the spirits of long-departed sorcerers were trying to guide or deter him. His hands trembled as he carefully chose another volume, its worn cover adorned with faded symbols. With caution, he opened it to a page adorned with intricate sigils and mystic diagrams. The forbidden spell inscribed upon it was said to grant the ability to manipulate Time-Man extraordinary power with immense consequences. Aiden's mind raced with the possibilities and dangers that lay within his grasp. He couldn't deny the temptation that tugged at his senses, the desire to possess such power and reshape the events that had brought chaos to Eldoria. Yet the weight of responsibility bore heavily upon him, reminding him of the potential devastation that awaited if he succumbed to the allure of forbidden magic. As he read further, Aiden discovered hints of an ancient ritual that could be linked to the crimes. The spell required the convergence of celestial events and the sacrifice of a rare and powerful artifact, a key to unlocking a realm beyond the mortal realm, a realm where unimaginable forces dwelled. It was within this hidden realm that the truth of the crimes would be revealed, but the path to uncovering the ritual's details remained obscured. Aiden's thoughts turned to Isabella Darkwood, the enchantress who had been observing his investigation. He couldn't shake the feeling that she held crucial information that to lead him closer to the truth. Was she a potential ally or a devious adversary? He needed to tread carefully and uncover her true intentions. Leaving the forbidden tome open on the library table, Aiden ventured deeper into the Sanctum Arcanum. Following the whispers that echoed through the dim corridors, the air grew colder, and an ethereal mist curled around his feet as he approached a hidden chamber, the inner sanctum. As he stepped inside, his senses were overwhelmed by the intensity of the magical energy that filled the room. Ancient artifacts adorned the shelves, radiating power and mystery. Aiden's eyes fell upon a peculiar obsidian amulet, its dark surface pulsating with a sinister energy. He sensed it held a connection to the ritual and the crimes he sought to solve. Before he could examine it further, a voice pierced the silence, startling him. "Impressive, Detective Blackthorn. You have delved deeper than most would dare." Isabella Darkwood's seductive voice echoed through the chamber. Aiden turned to find Isabella standing in the shadows, a knowing smile on her lips. Her emerald eyes shimmered with a mixture of curiosity and a hint of mischief. Aiden's instincts urged caution, for he knew he stood at a crossroads where alliances and deceptions intertwined. "Together we can uncover the truth," Isabella continued, her voice laced with an undeniable allure. "But be warned, detective, for the path you tread is treacherous. The whispers of forbidden spells can be both a source of power and the catalyst for destruction." Aiden weighed his options, knowing that the answers he sought could lie within the enigmatic enchantress's secrets. With resolve in his eyes, he extended a hand, accepting Isabella's offer of collaboration in the depths of the Sanctum Arcanum, where forbidden spells whispered and ancient rituals beckoned. Detective Aiden Blackthorn would confront his own vulnerabilities and navigate the blurred lines between light and darkness. Together with Isabella, he would embark on a perilous journey that would test their trust, unravel the mysteries shrouding Eldoria, and unveil a malevolent force that threatened to plunge the realm into chaos. Aiden's hand met Isabella's, sealing their tentative alliance amidst the arcane energies that crackled in the inner sanctum. He knew that joining forces with the Enchantress carried its own risks, but the urgency of their shared quest compelled him to set aside his reservations for the time being. Together, they pored over ancient manuscripts and whispered incantations, unraveling the cryptic clues that hinted at the forbidden ritual and the culprits behind the crimes. Isabella's knowledge of illusion and enchantment proved invaluable, allowing them to bypass hidden traps and wards that safeguarded the most guarded secrets of the Sanctum Arcanum. As they delved deeper into their investigation, their journey took them to hidden chambers concealed behind secret passages and enchanted doorways. They encountered protective familiars guarding creatures that tested their resolve and sought to deter them from uncovering the truth. Aiden's emerging magical talents allowed him to counter these trials, while Isabella's expertise in manipulation and subterfuge ensured their progress remained unhindered. With each step, the whispers of forbidden spells grew louder, their words urging caution and restraint. Aiden felt the raw power at his fingertips, a potent force that both enticed and threatened to consume him. He had to tread carefully, mindful of the fine line between wielding magic for justice and succumbing to its darkest temptations. Finally, they pieced together the fragmented puzzle and uncovered the location of the clandestine ritual, a forgotten chamber hidden deep beneath the city's foundations. It was a place untouched by time, where the boundary between realms thinned and the echoes of primordial magic resonated. As they entered the chamber, Aiden and Isabella beheld a sight that left them breathless. An intricate circle of sigils and symbols adorned the floor, pulsating with latent power. Surrounding the circle were hooded figures, members of the enigmatic shadowbound cult, their faces obscured by darkness. At the center of the ritual stood a stolen artifact, the key to unlocking the hidden realm. Its ancient power shimmered with an eerie luminescence, awaiting its role in the ceremony. Aiden's heart quickened, for he knew that the fate of Eldoria hung in the balance. With bated breath, Aiden and Isabella prepared themselves for the confrontation that would determine the course of their investigation. The whispers of forbidden spells seemed to reach a crescendo, as if the very fabric of magic trembled with anticipation. In the flickering light of the ritual chamber, Detective Aiden Blackthorn and the seductive enchantress Isabella Darkwood readied themselves for the clash of wills, their intertwined destinies drawing them closer to the heart of darkness. The true nature of the crimes and the identity of the mastermind behind them were about to be unveiled in a cataclysmic convergence of magic, secrets, and the battle between light and shadow.